We're live, but are we good? Because maybe, who knows? I think we are, though. It's not coming over the same network, so it should be fine. Considering we're uploading here, we're downloading over there. We should be okay. We should be okay. We'll be okay. It looks fine. I mean, I don't really see any skipped things, so we should be good. Cool. Let's pack a bowl. Y'all, by the way, anybody watching, guess what just happened? We got a new Xbox. Me and Clover just got a new Xbox. The Series X, 1 terabyte. Took me forever to get one. Took me for fucking ever. I haven't gotten a console since the 360. I got that in 2007. It's been 18 years almost since I got my last console. Almost 18 years since I got my last console. No, that's not to say I ain't been gaming. I just been PC gaming in that time. You know what I mean? PC gaming and gaming on 360. I gamed on my 360 long into the Xbox One era. Long into the Xbox One era. Runts is what we had last night. I want to go back with the Saison Mango, because that stuff kind of like, well, it didn't put me to sleep. That's the big one. I'm also only gonna smoke one bowl. Yeah. I mean, at least until Clover gets here. Immediately throwing caveats on that. Why does my wrist hurt so bad? What happened? I didn't fall. I haven't done anything. I've done nothing to my wrist. I wheeled around in the wheelchair for a little bit, but I mean, on a normal work day, I wheel around in a wheelchair for 8 fucking hours. I only went around in a wheelchair long enough to be in Best Buy. Buying the Xbox earlier. So I don't know, but whatever. What's up, Shaka? How you doing? Were you hearing what I was telling? We went ahead and bought the Series X. I've got a bunch of games downloading to it right now. Had to fix the damn thing though. The OS, or I think at least the update server location, was corrupted on in the operating system. And so I was like, well, what the fuck? It was open box. I saved some money on it. It was excellent condition. Like, there's no scratches, there's nothing. And I was like, well, fuck, this must be defective. But then I got to thinking, and I was like, on the 360, you could do an offline update if you went in through the boot menu. And I was like, I don't know if that's still going to be a thing, considering, you know, they're just meant to be connected online all the time. Luckily, it still is. So I found the latest stable release for the operating system, put it on a thumb drive, boot it into the boot menu of the Xbox, and then installed its operating system over itself. It works now! Yay! Question: my cousin will be 5 years old tomorrow. I still haven't decided what to give her. Oh, that's two different people. Choco, what's up? Oh, Choco, did Clover tell you we got a Series X? I mean, granted, she hasn't exactly had much time. She just found that out about an hour ago, but yay. Also, what's up? What's your question? We is going to the store. Do you need... Never mind. I guess you have talked to Clover. No, not that I know of. Yeah, no, not that I can know of. Not that I know of. Jesus H. Christmas. God bless the Urals, are your elephants. Chicken, Chick, Kerman, Yugen, Yam, well, Edward Brazel Classic. Text her if you think anything. I will. Thanks for asking. Okay, so Shaka, you need a present for a 5-year-old. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It's been damn near 20 years since I've been damn near 30 years since I've been 5. But I'll try. A 5-year-old. She wants to know if you texted backplay. What? Tested backplay. Oh, backwards compatibility. Some of them. A lot of the 360 games, some of the original Xbox games, but they were mostly on Game Pass anyway, so just download most of them. I will admit I was disappointed that Whiplash will not run. Whiplash and Metal Arms Glitching the System, two of my favorite OG Xbox games. I guess I'm just gonna have to get an OG Xbox to play them because those were really good. However, Blinks the Time Sweeper does work, and that was an awesome game. There was a lot of games that I didn't go through all of them, but I went through some of them, and a good portion of them worked. And some that didn't were on Game Pass anyway, so lots and lots of stuff. I was thinking of giving her a toy car, but then I remembered it wasn't boy. She already had a doll up the ceiling. I don't have enough money for the house she wanted. I have something around $20. Ooh, I don't know how much $20 buys in Russia though. I mean, because to be honest, I was gonna say RC car, but is that a lot or not much? Or did you convert it to what I would know? Do you mean $20 USD converted to Russian is how much you have? Or whatever y'all use? What is Russian currency? I bet ChatGPT knows. It's rubles. Okay. 1 ruble is around 1/80th of a dollar. So I guess you converted it, because sure you don't have 20 cents. Okay, $20 under 5. You can get good gifts for a 5-year-old under 20 bucks. Can you get... Oh, a girl specifically, though. Man, the problem with that is where I grew up, all the girls that I hung out with are kind of tomboys. You know what I mean? Like, where I grew up, you don't have a ton of girly girls. Like, I want to play with dolls and dresses. It's usually like, you know, I want to fucking play video games and, you know, other dude things. Ride dirt bike, you know, go shoot guns, that kind of stuff. So I'm not super in tune with the 5-year-old girly girl sensibilities. To understand, for this money, you have to buy about 15 bottles of Coke. Okay, so it's about $20. Or it's $20. Get her, dude. A Squishmallow is a good idea. A Squishmallow is a great idea. A toy car that is like pink or something would be a good idea. Pink glow sticks. Glow sticks are always fun. I remember getting glow sticks as a kid for presents sometimes. I'm like, fuck yeah, glow sticks! Whether your cousin's autistic as shit, who knows? But yeah, fuck, I don't give a shit. I'll buy her a cake and lots of balloons. Balloons are awesome, dude. I don't know. Dude, that's a great idea. I don't know how much it costs in Russia, but in the US, you can get a tank of helium and like 50 balloons. It comes in a little pack for 20 bucks. Like literally $20. It's $19.99 every place I've ever seen it. It's a tank of helium and like 50 balloons. Yo, glow sticks, really, thanks. Glow sticks are such a good idea, right? Glow sticks are always fun. And you can get an insane amount of glow sticks for $20. I mean, well, once again, I don't know about Russia. In the US, you can get 100 glow sticks for like 20 bucks. You could seriously get 100 glow sticks for 20 bucks. Decent sized ones, not even like the little flimsy ones. Okay, let's go outside. Let's smoke some weed. Man, it is oh shit. It is 8:17. No, it's not. It's 3:17 and I haven't even toked yet. So let's go outside. I'll meet y'all out there. We do need a countdown, by the way. Anybody who would love to give one. To play this game, you need to download a free update. All right. Well, let's do that. Now, the question is, with it installing stuff, are we still getting 30 frames a second? Yes, we are. Okay, cool. Well, kinda. Except it's just not encoding that fast. That's not even... What is it having trouble with? Oh, I wonder if that's the internet coming into it. Because, I mean, we are technically... Oh, I bet it is.
But if I did, I'd probably just wanted to say, chill the fuck out. Let's keep it breezy, Nate.
Okay, in that case, to be fair, that is a lot of data going over the network. I'm going to pause Xbox uploads. Or excuse me, Xbox downloads. And that should... clear the network up a bit. There's Q, pause all. Okay, now there shouldn't be going anything through the network now. And are we back? Yes, It was 100% the Xbox. I figured out how this paddle works. All right, I'm heading outside. So, moral of the story, can't update Xbox and stream at the same time. Because I don't have a fast enough router. It's not even my internet connection. It's that I'm throwing through. Man, that's almost impressive. There's not, it's kind of impressive when you can overload your network, not downloading stuff, just with intra-network traffic. I mean, it's not a good thing, but it is an interesting thing. Let me go get some drink and I'll be right back. Tube man. Hey, he took a second to get started, but he did start. All right, let me get a drink and I'll head back out. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I probably should get a nicer router, but I don't know. Maybe I should. I guess we have finally reached the point. We have maxed that router out. Because it's handling a lot of fucking traffic. And I mean, yes, downloads, but intra-network traffic. I've got multiple 1080p streams going across network. Not even out network, just to other computers on the network. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I feel fucking weird. Like, there we go. Like, I don't know, my you should feel like Rez, not weird. I completely agree. I don't think it's my medicine because I did take it. I don't know if I ever said took, but I did take it. It's not, when I have a seizure, take meds dash Clover. When I have a seizure and I felt weird earlier in the day, I can't ever remember a full body weird. It's always just head, and this is not just head. So I feel it may be something else. I gotta pee, and then I'll start smoking. Shaka, Choco, everybody. By the way, I need a countdown, Choco and Shaka, and I don't think first has been taken yet either. For a second. Back auditorily. When I come back out there this time, I don't think I need anything else, and therefore should be able to start smoking. Now, whether that works, who knows? Have you eaten? I have not eaten. What's up, Liquid? I ain't eaten anything, and I've done a lot. I'm gonna tell you what. When you buy something open box and you go to boot it, And the first thing it gives you 2 screens and then an error message telling you to contact support. It's a little like, it makes a hiding glitch. You are 100% right on that. I was like, what does that mean? And then I researched a little bit and I was like, oh, okay, cool. There's a way I can get around the online update and force an update into the system with a USB drive. Did that, now it works fine. Hey, saved a little bit of money on a Series X. We did end up going with the Series X, by the way. I looked at that PlayStation so fucking hard, dude. I looked at that PlayStation so hard. And then I looked at the giant bag of like 70 360 games and I was like, I'm sorry, PS5. But if I get a Series X, I all of a sudden have 70 new games. Or at least games that I can play. Got a new PC so I can play the new Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter, damn, you got a new PC for it? To be fair, that's the main reason I got a Series X, was to play GTA 6 when it comes out. God, why does my wrist hurt so bad? I'm sorry, Clover, but I gotta take this off for a second. Oh man, that is the first time that I've taken that off in a long time. I don't know, months. Ooh. I don't think that helped. I'm gonna put that back on. Yeah, that didn't help at all. In just one day of school, already managed to fall out a first floor window, pee from it, and sprain my ankle. Damn. Play RuneScape. Max Graph is A. You need a beast of a machine to handle that. Man, I remember playing RuneScape back in the day, like when it first came out. Because I was like, I want to play World of Warcraft. And my parents were like, we're not paying $15 a month for you to play a game. I was like, please? And they were like, no. I was like, fine, I'll play RuneScape. And then they got it for me for birthday. Mine was old and it can't update to Windows 11 and 10 is losing support. My husband's PC was dying, so we both upgraded. Fair enough. That's really old, like really old. It is a little bit up there. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I meant to read your message. Exodia 55. It's so squished over there, I couldn't read your name. Exodia 55, how is your day going? We do still need a countdown, and this is wrong. Clover's at 0. I'm at, or I will be at 1. I haven't smoked yet. Liar. Liar! Wait, did you already give a countdown? Oh shit, you did. I completely missed that one. Well, hey, good news is you get the streak. I'll just change it to the 3x. There you go. that easy. Yo, Quintrix, what's up? When you first wrote about the countdown, I was thinking of getting offended. I completely missed that. Oh, y'all, we are finally I'm gonna hit that bowl. This is the liquid. Also, everybody in here, how y'all doing? We got a full chat right now. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Yo, Shaka, what did I say the other day that translated to... What was it? It was like... funny ass or something? I mispronounced something you said, and I remember it translating somehow funny. Anyway, this one's to liquid. Oh man, it unpacked itself. All right, this one's to liquid. Setting another upside. What, you getting you a dab ready? Hey, and Shaka's getting a spooky. We can do that. All right, we have properly spooked at 3:30. So we're gonna be spooky till 3:40. Oh, that's good weed. This is like 90% Szechuan mango with like 10% runts. 9 p.m. Oof. Oof. 12:30, 9:30. It's only 3:30 here. It's like right mid-afternoon. I've noticed that mid-afternoon is by far when I have the most people watching. By far. I don't know why. Don't you work? I do, but not today. Oh yeah, 5 days a week. It just seems like I don't because I stream so much. It's 12:30 a.m. We're gonna bring this up a second because I'm thirsty. Lime water. No, this is like the two things I do. I work and I stream. Richard's burning his points like a crazy son of a bitch. Seriously though, I don't know what I did to my wrist. Liquid burned his points too. That's a hell of a flex. That's a hell of a flex. Cause I mean,
hell yeah, that dude's probably
that's
just
3
chilling
spookies.
and puffing away like there's no tomorrow. Who needs a job when you can ride the wave of life?
Good. Patchy, did you just say I was unemployed? Now, you know what's funny, Corntrix? A good portion of my coworkers either lurk or chat every once in a while. Hell, my boss watches my stream one time. Liquid, I used to work at Best Buy. I have worked at Best Buy twice, actually. I worked at my first job out of high school, and then I did a couple other jobs, and then I did Best Buy again, and then I did various other things, and then now I'm where I work now. I have nothing to drink again. Only tea, milk, kefir, and water. What's kefir? Kefir sounds like something this. From the aquarium. From the aquarium, it tastes better because the fish fucking it. No need to tease, please. I need to tell you, I gave myself a raise. Free Game Boy and games, free processor. Dude, that's not... Well, that's back in the day, too. I wouldn't have even been 10 in 1997. I still had quite a few years to go before I was 10. Shoved all the empty packages under a shelf that never moved. It's a milk drink. It's tasty and healthy. But after drinking it, always shit further than I can see. Are you lactose intolerant? That's what it sounds like to me. How's the dirtiest bastard you know? For better or worse, I grew up in a family where everybody ran small businesses. I mean, seriously, like, very few of us were ever employed anywhere after they got their stuff going. So, from a very, very young age, it was a cardinal sin to steal something. Just because it was like everybody on their own businesses. That was such a crazy bad thing to do. And I have trouble bringing it to myself now. I can confidently say, and I know this sounds goody-goody, but this is really the only thing I'm like, myself on the straight and narrow. I don't give a shit if somebody else steals. I could not give two shits. Good for you. But me, I stole a bendy pencil in like second grade. And that's the only thing I've ever stolen in my life. That's not an exaggeration. I shit you not. No, this reaction only occurs to kefir and cotton. Oh. Handyman, 7 an hour, boom, done. No one knows. You are right about that. Oh my God. The stuff people will pay you to do, dude. And the stuff you just don't need to pay for. So the problem is people are scared of messing up in situations where it would cause no harm. You know, I'm like people come in and be like, yo, you know, I need you to fix whatever or install this thing or whatever. And they're like, I don't know how to do it. I could have messed it up. I'm like, it's already messed up. If you don't fix it, then just take it to somebody else, but at least try. Now, by the way, kefir has become popular outside the cis countries. It's in the trans countries too. And as soon as this happened, my dad immediately bought 3 boxes of kefir, a liter in each. What are cis countries? I just had a customer get an identical bed. Oh, really? It's like reinforced by its old screw-in slats. Mostly they just laid out on Velcro these days, so I took the old set doubled up. That's a good idea. Airbnb. Yeah, it always... That's like... When I first moved into an apartment, and Clover was like, oh, you know, if something messes up or we need something changed or whatever, you know, you have to call maintenance and they do it. And I'm like, that's not fine. I know how to do too much of this shit already. We're not calling maintenance and waiting on them to come fix something. There's been plenty of shit I installed and fixed in here. But you're right. It's amazing how few people... I would never make fun of someone for ignorance of a subject. If someone doesn't know how to do something, you just don't know how to do it. You may not have come across that. Whatever. That's nothing to look down upon. To look down upon is to not even try it. You know what I mean? Be like, well, it's broken. I don't know how to do it. At least try. The Republic of Belarus, Republic of a bunch of countries. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Didn't know there was a name for that. Defucker is I had to build it in a nook and can only access one side. Oh, no, that's rough. If something's hard enough, I'm like, I might be willing to pay someone to do it. Like, know how to do it, but it's nice if you don't feel like it. Had to modify it so there's enough space, one spot, put 1 foot. That would have been a bitch and a half. I probably cussed. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, it's 3:41, actually. We were even spookier than requested. Wow, I can see and breathe. Me and Clover put together all the furniture in our apartment. That stuff is all junk. I just built a frame. Yeah, it depends though. I mean, people say IKEA and stuff like that furniture, like the put together furniture is junk, but I just don't think so. Some of it is. Some of it 100% is. If you buy a $20 bookshelf, the thing's gonna fall apart. But if you spend a little bit of money on whatever you're doing, that built furniture ain't too bad. Both of our desks are built, and y'all have seen those. The beds with 9 legs underneath. Those are shit. We only have 6 legs. Does it count? Is 6 legs less? It's less shitty. But at least it's only 6. Having said that, I did break one of the slats. But to be fair, like in the bed's defense, look at me. You know what I mean? I'm 6'3". I ain't skinny by any means. And I kneeled on it. I put one knee directly, like if the slat's like this, I put the knee right here. And I put it down and went zoop. Those slats are only, I mean, I think a pallet board is a good replacement. To be honest, I thought about doing that. Just taking a sheet of plywood. I mean, if you take a sheet of plywood, that should significantly reinforce it. No. I think pallet board is a good replacement. Well, remove slats. Lay sheet down. Well, now I would leave the slats on. I was gonna use the plywood as something to distribute the weight over the slats, because the slats in ours are just metal like things with a very little bolt in the bottom of them. CIS stands for Commonwealth of Independent States. Its goals are fulfillment of obligations under treaties concluded by the former USSR, coordination of policies, formation of common markets, uniform custom rules, development of communication systems, environmental protection activities, combating criminal activity, comprehensive development of participants. It's sort of like the UN. Oh, metal, I know those, and they have plastic connector in the middle. I think so. Clover put the bed together. Yeah, they look like they snapped together. So I was thinking of literally just buying a sheet of plywood and cutting it to whatever, and then just laying it on top of that and putting the bed on top of that. That should completely negate breaking any more of those things. I just need to go to Lowe's sometime and get it. Improving the mechanisms of international cooperation, creation of a common economic space, ensuring security, preservation of cultural values, reduction of armaments and military spending. So the fix, that's it now. Well, sounds like they do a lot of shit together. So the fix to those, you invert the connectors on one side of the bed, so one side is inward, one more rich. Dude, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all. I'll have to look at ours and see if it's the same way. But wait, that wouldn't help. The problem is that I'm too fat for that bed. And kneeling, no, that's not the slats falling through is not the problem. Me being stupid and kneeling on a single slat and bending it is the problem. As far as falling out, they never fall out, which you'd think they would. By as little as it's holding it in there, you'd think it would. These start falling out. It only falls out after it bends. Though, having said that, I know what kind you're talking about. Me and Clover had one like that up in the mountains. We broke that one too, but for other reasons. I won't tell you the reasons for its occurrence for 4 reasons. I think I might get banned for politics chat. I'm too lazy. I don't know. Think of a reason yourself. It'll go back to normal. Don't let Murdoch's brainwashing get you down. It's global. It's a global issue. I don't know what you mean. So many times people will mention these names to me, and I'm not saying you do this, but I've met so many people who I'll be like, I don't know who that is, and they'll be like, what, you don't know the political commentator or whoever? I'm like, I have no fucking clue. I don't watch it because not a one of them tells the truth, and if nobody's telling the truth, why watch it? There's no point to be like, oh, this news station lies less than the other one. they're still lying. You can't trust anything, so there's no point to watch it. By the way, another meteorite flew over Chelyabinsk. This one burned in the atmosphere and didn't fall like the last one. Oh, that was cool to see, though. Don't even watch Poor Excuse for News. It's all fake, misguided. You don't see news, or you see all the protests that are right now, and you don't. They know airing protest makes more protests. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. One of the best sources for news is at least news in your space is TikTok. It's so unfiltered. Like, the algorithm's going to show you what you want to see, but as far as the videos that you do see, it's so unfiltered, because it's people being like, oh look, it's the news, let me post this. That's how I found out about the Ukraine war, was TikTok. Both sides might be out in the future. The way things are going is cool. That would be cool. Unfortunately, I didn't see it because it was night when I was sleeping. Oh man. Huh, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. A long time ago, by a long time ago, I mean probably about 6 years ago, I woke up one morning, and what I used to do was I'd doom scroll Facebook, for a while. And one morning I was like, I'm never happier after I finish looking at Facebook. I'm never like in a more positive mood than when I opened the app. And so eventually I was just like, why do I have a Facebook? But I was like, I'm gonna just delete Facebook. And so yeah, I fucking deleted my Facebook, and I had to make a new one because I had to make a Facebook business page, and you can't make a business page without having a personal page. So I had to make a new one. But I only have a few friends on there, and it's mostly like people I've done through the business stuff. Dude, there's a funny story behind it. So I never tend to the page. There's no posts on there. Like my personal page, there's like 2 or 3, and they're mostly like advertisements for business. And but I am friends with Clover on there. And so I never tend to my Facebook, right? We had announced we were dating a long time. We were seriously like 2 years into dating, and her mom requested to add me on Facebook as a friend, and I added. And then the next day, Clover texts me and goes, or Clover tells me, she's laughing, and she goes, my mom asked, are me and you doing okay? Or are we like, having any troubles? And she was like, no, yeah, we're doing perfectly fine. And she goes, well, I noticed that Rez says he's single on Facebook. And Clover was like, no, he doesn't use Facebook. He has one, but he hasn't even checked it in probably 2 years. I remember, are y'all okay? Y'all still doing good? You have any trouble? Veggie stew ingested. Threw that shit down, dude. But I have a story about the first meteorite. Anyway, when it fell, I was still in garden. And when the gas was blown up by the shockwave, one of our boys was releasing a train in the toilet. When everything calmed down, I was waiting for my parents. Went into the toilet and saw it. He lost his shit, dude. I don't remember much from kindergarten, but I'll remember this forever. Yeah, it boogied, dude. The Chelyabinsk meteor was crazy. So there was an actual shockwave. Dude, the Chelyabinsk meteor fucking wrecked from the shockwave off of that thing. And then on top of that, it exploded too. Yeah. Okay, 5 more minutes. I'm going to bed. I have to get up early tomorrow. Anyway, it's 1 o'clock of the night. There's ancient artifacts made from, which is cool as hell to make anything from a meteorite. Have you? I don't know why I was gonna ask have you, because anyway, I remember the coolest shooting star / meteor I've ever seen was there was a star shower going on, and me and some friends drove up and to this field in the middle of nowhere to just chill and watch the stars and try to see some meteors. Probably the biggest one I've ever seen in my life happened. That thing came in and it didn't look like a little streak, a little thin streak through the air. It was like a big, huge thing coming in. And it was big enough to where it exploded and it shot off into 2 pieces. And I was the only fucking one who saw it. They both had their fucking eyes closed, chilling, just listening to the music, like in the cool air. And I was like, whoa, did y'all see that? Fuck, y'all didn't see that? That was so cool. I saw Phoenix lights, the flares. Now, I've never seen that. You weren't alive, probably, or a baby. It's possible. What year was it? I would have been alive, but yeah. I turned you off while in store on my way home. Hell yeah, Clover. I can't wait to see you here. You want me to pack you a bowl? Wouldst thou like some drugs when you get home? With a dab on top. I need to grab some more concentrate. Oh, that's what I should have done. I totally forgot to do that. When I went to the weed store, I bought 2 packs of weed. I should have bought a pack of weed and some concentrate. Some keef on top of that to top it off. I have keef, but not a lot. Let me go pack Clover's bowl. I'll meet y'all inside. All right. Hey, we're closing in. Oh my God, so close to the stream deck. And here we are. So let's pack her a bowl. Are you gonna rip Cliff solo for us? Oh, the bass in the background? That took me a second. Clip it, yeah. When I moved my head and saw what was behind me, I got what you meant. No, I'm not that good. To be fair, I can play the first part. Like the and then I lose it at the See, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I recently dreamed that another civil war had started in the country. My legs were cut off in it, but in the end, I took the right side and became a general in the future. Then I didn't like what the new ruler was doing, started another civil war, became a ruler myself, went to war in Europe, captured everything up in Germany, and then the alarm clock woke me up. My man is conquering the world in his dreams. He could actually make a bass sing. I know, it was impressive. You know who an underrated bass player is? I don't know his name, but as he's underrated, but the bass player from Cake. Holy shit, the bass player from Cake. Why do people not make a bigger deal over him? That guy could throw down. Was that Blue Oyster Cult? That was Metallica. When they were good. What was Anesthesia off of? Was that... Was that Ride the Lightning or Master? I don't know. There we go. There's Clover's bowl. All right, let's go back outside. Sounded like Don't Fear the Reaper. I was trying to do Anesthesia by Metallica, specifically Cliff Burton. Mr. Cliff. Liquid, you want to hear something crazy? So you've heard me talk about Astro Zombie before, right? That dude could play a bass. I'm not exaggerating when I say Blue Oyster Cult did do Don't Fear the Reaper. I'm not exaggerating when I say he's the best bass player I've ever met in my entire life. And I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but for reference, he got a bass, and 3 days later, he had never touched a stringed instrument of any kind. We got the idea to make a band. I never got good enough, but he went from never having touched a bass to playing Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth, in 3 days. I'm not fucking joking, dude. He was like, check this shit out. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and he only got better from there. Holy shit, he could play bass. I hate I don't have any recordings of him playing, because I know that's a crazy claim to make, but seriously, one of, if not the best bass player I have ever seen in my life. Yeah, I know some guys myself. That was crazy, dude. Mac McMendez. Matt McMendez. God, I can't read, dude. I could never. McMenz. Oh, okay. My memory problems, like my short-term working memory, is so bad that I have such trouble learning how to play. I mean, I can play like easily, like stuff that's a pattern, and by pattern I mean like seriously like pattern, like, you know, on the fretboard, one open E 1 2 3 4 4 3 2 1, and then B, that, and then that and that. I can do that perfectly fine. I can do it back and forth, but it scales, I can do scales, but the second that it's not just a short pattern, the second I have to remember more than 5 or 6 notes, I can't. I have tried and tried and tried, and I just can't get it stick in my head long enough to remember how to play it. Shards of focus. Is that a song of his? The song by Breaking Bad. I did not know Walter White ever got into bass. Impressive though. My guy could do a whole lot of things. That was a good show. Arguably the best show. Not my favorite show, but just from a everything considered standpoint, if not one of the best. Have you seen Better Call Saul? I have seen the first episode. Breaking Bad was like the last show to come out in the hour format that before I just kind of lost my attention span. I don't watch long things now. It's pretty much more like YouTube length. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 if it's a creator I really, really like. Torching, hey! You haven't heard of Methed Out by Breaking Bad? I have not. I didn't even know there was a band called Breaking Bad. Badfinger, though. The ending song of Breaking Bad. Oh, man. That's a good one. My baby blue. Yay! I think I just heard the Clovenator. Pretty sure I did. I'm sure she'll Clovenate on out of here. Why didn't anybody ever let Tube Man live? Why does everybody always kill him? Like, don't kill him. Just bring him to life and let him be. There is a secret command that just brings Tube Man to life. I'll never tell what it is, but maybe somebody will figure it out one day. Oh. My phone. It's going off. Beautiful.
Sexy. Ew, it's hot.
It is kind of.
I'm home.
Yay.
I realized once I got home, I got chocolate milk, but I forgot normal milk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
So you're gonna DoorDash it?
I don't need it tonight for anything.
Oh, I figured you did.
Oh no, I don't need it, but I was like, no, now I gotta go to the store tomorrow too.
Sorry.
That's fine. Here's to whoever.
Oh yeah, dude. Lee Wadden's in here. Oh shit! I didn't even realize Lee Wadden was who.
Did the tube man?
Yeah. Damn, you need to not have the first same two letters as the other person talking. And KGB's in here. Holy shit! I thought that was Liquid too.
Where's KGB? Oh, is
You
it?
haven't heard of Methed Out by Breaking Bad? Oh my god.
Oh, his the on-air sign.
I was thinking that because the problem with my monitor, look, so you see it doesn't always make, you see Liquid Blaze at the top?
Look with your special eyes.
No, look what I'm saying. You see Liquid Blaze at the top?
Yeah.
Look 2 messages down. Do you see Liquid Blaze?
Wait, hold on. 2 messages down. There's KGB.
And then one more.
Yeah.
Liquid
Torching.
Blaze 710. Yeah.
Torching tube bin.
Look how different it looks.
Oh yeah, it's the same amount.
So
It's almost the same amount of letters and numbers.
no, it's the exact same name. Over here, look, both messages by Liquid 710. Look at his name. They're different sizes. You don't get what I'm saying, do you?
I mean, I see this and I can see Liquid Blaze and I can see how this would look
No,
like.
look up top. The very first message by Liquid Blaze. Have
Better-
you seen Better Call Saul?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I see now. Top is longer than.
Yeah, it's way bigger. So, when I'm reading chat, I get to the point where I don't notice that it's a new
Person.
letters because I'm just used to looking different every time. It's shaped looking different, I guess. Sorry to those I haven't been responding to. Liquid Blaze is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Where is this Xbox being set up at?
It's already set up. What do you mean?
Well, I hadn't looked, so I didn't know it was already set up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's up.
You're right, it is.
Fair enough.
I came in, put groceries away, and went to change my shirt. I wasn't
Wait.
paying attention to anything.
When you, yeah, that's that like that. I know what you're talking about. It's the I just got home. I'm
The
not.
autopilot,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Where's this Xbox get set up with?
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay, well, good, because I didn't want you to see something on there. You like Spyro, right? Yeah. Cool. The remastered trilogy is on Game Pass.
Oh, it's
So
on
I
Game
installed it.
Pass. Yeah, that's cool. I think I have it for the PS4, but I could be thinking of the Crash Bandicoot remastered trilogy.
I know you have Crash Bandicoot Remastered for the PS4.
Okay.
So unless you have both,
Yeah.
because this is called the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. That is 1, 2, and 3.
But X Pass is free anyway, so. Well,
It's not.
once all the games on it are free.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. It just dimmed. Like that was crazy. It went. Like seriously that close together.
And it wasn't even because I was like, something has changed in the apartment. I was like, I want to see.
Yeah.
And then all I saw was black screen. And I was like, guess I won't.
Yeah, I put a bunch of games on it for me and you. Ones I thought was just like, man, when I got it home, went to set it up, and it was like, this system needs an update. I was like, okie dokie. It was like, update failed, contact support. And I was like, oh, well, whatever, let me reboot it. And it was like, update failed, and it couldn't do it. And then I looked up I went, what? To ChatGPT?
No.
And it was like, oh, it looks like your system files are corrupted. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
And then I was thinking, I bet that's why this one was returned, you know? And
y'all aren't going to check if that works.
yeah, no, they're going to go, oh, there's the Xbox logo. Excellent. You know what I mean? Which it went that far. But
It booted.
yeah, it booted up.
It started.
It let me start setting it up on my phone. It started, you know, getting a good ways until it was like, the system needs an update. And then it couldn't get past that point. So yeah, I was like, how to factory reset Xbox, and then that didn't do anything. And then or factory reset didn't, or the wiping the drive from the boot menu didn't do anything. So I downloaded the official latest update for it and installed it from a USB drive. And now it can install its own updates from the internet. Fix, basically.
Nice. Yeah, one of the reasons why I haven't gotten you an Xbox or Xbox 360 from like the game room is basically
A bird flew in from there out through another one of the slats and up on the thing.
Oh, cool.
I was like, Daredevil bird.
Was I fear ended up getting one that's broken or like gets to a certain point and then doesn't work, and I'm
And then
like,
I did anyway.
yeah.
That's funny.
I'm like, I couldn't think of what the word backwards compatible when I was telling Choco what to ask you.
What the fuck?
And I was like,
about?
first I said, if he's tested back play. And I think she'd put texted. And I was like, tested. And I was like, I can't think of the word that where you play the previous system games.
Well, Choco.
And then she just kept staring at me, and I was like, you can't think of the word either.
Choco put in chat too. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't either.
I was like, what's the word? Backwards compatible.
It's not as backwards compatible as I'd hope, but it's more than a PS5 would be, obviously.
Yeah, PlayStation has this subscription to play backwards compatible games. So instead of
Well, it'll do.
it's you stream the game instead of like buying it.
Oh, I was
putting it in
making
a
the
disc.
joke that a PS5 wouldn't play any of my 360 games.
Yes, if some of those are not cross platform, but cross-platform, like games that came out on all the systems.
Yeah, but then I have to buy it again.
Yeah.
I need to find my copy of GTA, because my 360 copy of GTA, because I noticed that when I put Rainbow Six in to test backwards compatibility, it was like, it was cool with it, and it was like, all right, installing Rainbow Six, and it copied it off the disk and put it on the drive. So it was like, oh, okay, cool, you own this game because you got the disc for it. And then I look, GTA 5 is not on Game Pass, but I have a copy of it somewhere in that back. So I was just gonna put the disc in once and it'll be like, oh, okay, cool,
You have it. Have you heard about like the issues with some of the online streaming services or online purchases, such as like Amazon, when like buying a movie through Amazon, and then I don't know, some licensing problems happen and then you don't have that movie anymore?
yeah.
Like, would never have happened on a physical copy.
Nope.
Unless there's a way to send out some signal that where it's like, now your VCR or DVD player isn't gonna play this.
That's the problem. Unless it's the problem is the fact that it's internet connected. Because like you said, they could say the VCR or whatever's not going to play it, but you could always get a not internet connected one. It's weird. Some TVs now require an internet connection to set them up.
That shouldn't be a requirement to run a TV.
Yeah. They don't.
If I'm paying for cable and I've got a cord that can plug into you,
Yeah.
play me my fucking cable.
I agree. They you don't need an internet connection to run them, but to set them up the first time. Like you'll turn it on and it's like,
Oh, like a TV update or whatever, hardware.
no.
No?
You turn your new Fire TV on, and it'll go Fire TV. Enter your network name and password with no skip option.
I wonder if that's because of all the like apps that are just already available on like smart TVs these days.
Well, yeah, but they have a cable input. It's like you said, if you pay for cable,
Yeah.
the only thing I could think, it's kind of just occurred to me. I wonder if Fire TV is like
What
required.
the actual fuck, mate? I ain't a doctor, but if you're having issues with that, you should definitely see a medical professional, not a pirate paddle like me.
And she said, "What the actual fuck, mate?" Then don't go see a doctor.
This was on the table Is it good to drink?
Yes,
Okay. It looks like lime water.
it is lime water. I fixed it and then found one of these.
Oh.
And then took them both and forgot about that one. I meant to take them both. Forgot about that one.
I know you took it off. Did you switch wrist or did you just took it off briefly?
Yeah, I just took it off briefly. I don't know what's up with my wrist. It hurts so bad. I didn't fall or anything.
Maybe you slept weird.
Maybe. Yep. Shoo. That one did it.
Are you done with your coffee fit?
Dominic.
You want some of mine?
Sure. I'm the same way. I go until I'm nodding. What were you wanting to do after you finish? Sounds fun.
Whatever you want to do. You want to explore your Xbox?
I'm sure we could find something to play on it. But I was thinking, it's snow. Hi, Nami, how you been? Never can get away long as I need to talk to Patchy.
We don't want you to go away.
Yeah. We want you to hang around. I will say you're gonna have a tough time talking to Patchy on YouTube.
Are you saying like they haven't been here in a while? Maybe they haven't been able to get away long enough to talk to Patchy. Maybe that's what she's saying. I don't know. I've confused myself now. Yeah, whatever you want to play or do. Be it Xbox or Steam Deck.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, did you want to check out something else right now? Or did you want to continue our playthrough of GTA? I'm down for either.
You want to just get through GTA or?
Yeah, we could put in GTA.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get through GTA today.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Hi, Nami. Hi, Clover. Hope you having
there.
so much
Snow
fun.
underscore with plot
Man, she's
twist.
talking to you.
Glad to have y'all aboard this wild
Snow
ride.
with plot
Now let's
twists.
kick some ass and have a blast.
What happened to your old Twitch account? Tried to flip the tables and write from YouTube, but I guess that chat don't. It isn't near as good as Twitch, I'll say that. Oh, that must be the same username. I had plot twist to keep it fresh. I was gonna say it must be a changed username because you still got mod status.
Oh, for YouTube?
No, for Twitch. I needed a mod that day.
Oh.
And Snow had been chill the whole time. You good?
Yeah.
How much you got left? No, it wasn't gonna help. I was gonna pack a packs.
Oh. Yeah, I would say you could.
Yeah.
I haven't
How
stirred it.
you guys been? I've been good. How you been, Clover?
I'm getting toasty. I've been okay.
Cool. I'll be back.
Soup man.
All right, I'll be back. Gotta grab the packs and the weed. I already got the packs packer though. It's already out there.
Hey babe, while you're up, can you get me a White Claw from the fridge?
Yeah. Here we go. Back outside.
Oh, he can't hear me.
What'd you say?
I was like, while you're up, could you grab me a White Claw from the fridge? But then I was like, oh, he must not have me on.
No, I don't. I can get you one. I thought you said you weren't gonna crossfade anymore because you were too old.
I'm gonna give it another shot because I'm reckless
Okay.
and not too old.
You're young and reckless.
Yeah.
All right. It looks good. I wish it wasn't alcoholic.
It. Think of it as a green apple, bubbly,
Ugh, never mind. I don't want one.
and with alcohol taste.
Fucking gross. Ugh, why are you drinking that?
I like
That's just
it.
straight alcohol.
I like it. Do you want to seize your sip
I do. I want to see your sip this.
to
See what it tastes
see
like.
to see how bad you don't like it?
Yeah. Who's over there with you? Do you have a guest?
It's me, Clover.
Yeah. You need to talk about your lack of alert system. I never get a Discord ping when you go live. That I don't know.
Yeah, Discord
Yeah.
hasn't been pinging. I'll get the
Oh, does anybody
Twitch.
go off of that?
I'll get Discord notifications when there's like a message,
Wait.
but not a live.
People actually used that?
I don't.
Used?
I've
I got rid of that because I didn't think anybody used it.
so that's why you haven't been getting them, Snow.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
I do get the Twitch and the Kick notifications. Is that what young people are doing these days?
If that didn't have alcohol,
White Claw? What the fuck?
if that didn't have alcohol, I could drink that.
You could?
And that's
Even though it's
way
green
more
apple?
flavorful than bubbly. That's way
Wow.
more flavorful than bubbly. Yes, oh my god, we do. No Voodoo Ranger Juice Force. I'm not a big fan of that one. And it helps me to get notified when you're on because I'm not on Twitch logged on 24/7. Well, I'm gonna have to put that back on. I seriously didn't think anybody used that.
Thank you for enlightening us.
Thank you for enlightening us very much, yeah. Jesus Christ, I wonder how many people ain't been watching.
It helps
that.
me to get not. Nope, wait. Helps me to get no teeth.
Notification.
Oh, derp. When you read that.
I did.
Silly me. Oh, can y'all see me when I do that? When I like try to read? Do I become visible when I'm like
I'm
this?
checking.
What?
No, you don't.
I don't? Okay.
Why do you want to?
No. I imagine all it would be is like forehead and hair. And maybe some eyebrows. Possibly eye. Who knows?
Well, that sounds about like 1/3 of a perfect face, so.
You're smooth.
Oh, liquid. We're gonna need another countdown, by the way. I'm fixing a
Did anyone ever claim
patch
first?
right now. I don't think so. I think first.
I would
is
have thought
for
Choco would have, since you were playing through my speakers.
Yeah.
I betcha it's taken. Yeah, it's taken.
Oh, is it?
It does say out of stock.
I do not know.
Check
who,
back
got
later.
it. Let me check. Let me check yourself.
What Snow said.
Chloe's trying her best to do swing arms. That's all we get to see. Her hand, anything.
You get some tattoos? Or some backhand?
Damn, Shaka claimed first. And he actually was first.
Could I seduce you with some ara ara?
So there's me with some Yes, well.
Ah, you flatter me. I'd rather ara than than ooh ooh.
Yeah, I'd rather you are than ooh woo too. Ugh. Subaru.
Subaru. Subaru.
Oh, you can do both. Both is good. I am no fan of it.
Rez is like, he's lucky you're actually getting to hear me.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm just, you can't hear what I'm saying. Or going nonverbal, passing out. Because I'm talking to you in my head.
I need to make a version 3 of these where the hole cut is bigger.
The hole cut? Oh.
See how they dimple? Look, how they have a dimple on the top. Catch the rubber band. I didn't make it wide enough,
Oh, okay, okay.
so it doesn't quite fit in there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for you. Now we can hear Clover too. Bless you without a mic. Just slightly offshore. Yeah.
All right. Did someone do a countdown? Another one?
Negative.
We need another countdown. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Tube man.
I'll give you a command, but I'll be damned.
I do what I want. I do what I want. Is that the right phrase? Is that Cartman who does
Yeah.
that? Okay. I don't think that was a very good.
There you go,
Cartman.
Nami. Hit one more. I mean, if you want to do it with a tube man, we can. Let's heat this thing up.
Ah.
Here, while that's heating, I'll change this.
It's too bad it's not Thursday.
Why? What day would you like it to be?
Thursday. So, if it was Thursday.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
If it was Thursday, then we could watch Survivor. And also, that would mean tomorrow's Friday. Which is one day closer to the weekend. I love Survivor.
I thought it was something naughty because she said,
It's my guilty pleasure, Survivor. Been watching it since I was like 12 years old.
that was one of the OG reality shows.
Like competition, yeah. Reality show. I miss the days of Big Brother when they would have to compete for luxuries like access to the pool or stuff like
cool.
that. I should get on that. Reality TV can be such a guilty pleasure. 90 Day Fiance. Love drama.
I used to watch 90 Day Fiance when Hey Money Wubby would stream and comment on it as it was doing.
Oh yeah.
That was funny. I love
Is good.
that style of stuff, like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and that side. Like watching something really bad and then having a comedian comment on it.
Oh yeah.
Mystery Science Theater. Did you ever watch Mystery Science Theater 3000?
No.
They would watch older, like, C-list movies. And, yeah, just joke over them the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Can't.
Hey, if you ever do a stream of reality TV, in, we all can gossip and raise eyebrows.
I got you kind of into Amazing Race.
What do you mean, kinda? I like watching Amazing Race with you.
Well, you had seen it before. Me and
Oh,
you got
gotcha.
together.
But only because it was the YouTube special one.
Real. Ooh, excuse me.
Damn, bro.
Reality TV and reality stream. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you find an anime series?
Yeah.
I might have to pirate it.
Which one? I know you had said you wanted to see My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute.
I was thinking once I was done with Tenchi Muyo Universe or whatever, whichever one I'm
How far are you
watching.
into that, by the way?
I'd only like 3 episodes.
You don't want to see that sexy space pirate?
I think Sasami had just landed.
Wait, what?
Tenchi Muyo.
Titchy Universe.
Yeah, but so I want the other one that's got the multiple seasons. That I think it's just Tenchi Muyo. Since this one is Tenchi Universe.
The spin-off one, you mean?
Yeah.
The one where he did not get with Ryoko at the end.
Yeah, he gets with all of them, but barely. All of them.
Even the cat. Damn. Especially damn, because the last time I remember seeing that thing in like human form was.
It grows up, I guess.
Yeah. Does Tenchi not? By the time he'd be old enough, or by the time it would be old enough.
I don't know. Maybe he's got some of that Jiraiyan blood in him that keeps him like kind of old and young sometimes. Age differently.
How old was his grandfather?
Who knows?
I see how it is. You start watching anime again, dress schoolgirl, Senpai Nami is just waiting for it. Ugh.
Oh no, not schoolgirl.
You dress. He dresses the teacher from some of them animes. I could 100% get behind that. I likes about this.
I can attest he is not one for the schoolgirl outfits. on either.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no.
Maybe the school nurse.
Yeah, school nurse, school teacher. School librarian.
MILFs. The MILFs know. The MILFs.
I can only assume we tried it for him helps, but you know. Well, me and Clover got together later enough to where we had all the normal kinks figured out. Whether they're liked or not. You guys are tons of fun. That's what we aim. Oh.
What's your take on maid outfit, though?
Is this like reversal scenario where the maid's telling me what to do, or Milf and Cookie Street? Maid outfits are so cute, maybe overused, but still cute. The problem with a maid outfit is that implies you're like cleaning up while I'm just sitting around. Like, no, let me help. We could beg after we finish cleaning up, so let me help.
Yeah, you gotta get the full service.
Yeah. Were you wanting to wear a maid outfit?
I was just curious.
If you're one, you'll have time to clean anything. Sure. I like when you go cottage core. That's maid-ish. Why did cottagecore die out so fast?
Well, just
What the hell? That was all over TikTok. You don't see cottagecore anymore.
is it back to just goth girls, or
I never stopped getting goth girls. My algorithm does me.
asking for a friend?
That guy, the girl being like, "Oh my God, Haley Williams dead at 36." No, she's not. The universe wouldn't do that to me. The woman, you're acting like she's your soulmate. No. Everything dies fast. People forget in 3 days. Everybody see it. What? Oh, gotcha.
Worse than that is you end up with lingering doubts as to whether your workmanship is good. So don't be
Get what I was talking about.
your time and
Maid outfits and cottage core.
try to make the
I thought I'd move past that.
Then you'll be able to rely on that thing for years to come.
You would ask, why do you not see it on TikTok anymore?
And then I said I still get the goth girls. TikTok goes by algorithm.
Yeah. That was basically the end.
Oh well, I don't know.
And then you read what Snow said, which was the answer to why don't I see it on TikTok anymore.
That's us constantly. I loved a movie, and the next week can't remember the name.
We just need to make that normal. Like, you can be a fan of something and not remember every single detail about it.
We
Just saying. I can't tell you what season and episode of Supernatural Castiel pulled Dean out of hell. I don't know. Season 3. Maybe.
right.
Oh,
That is right.
I don't know what episode.
It was.
That was when he first
Yeah.
was introduced, basically. Yeah, exactly. You get to watch it over again as if it's the first time when you don't remember it.
Especially if you watch something stoned for the first time and then watch it stoned again.
Oh, man.
Oh man, yeah, that's exactly like watching something for the first time. Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time.
I didn't watch Supernatural, but Dean is so fine. I know his Maybelline lashes are burned into my mind. Dean girl.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Dean girl.
I was like, you didn't like the tall, nerdy guy. That's inconvenient.
Yeah, I like the bit of an asshole cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy cinnamon roll.
He had good music taste, at least. Impeccable music taste.
The spicy cinnamon roll.
What does that mean?
Because he's like all gruff and like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Kill monsters.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna die.
Right, I get spicy. I know what spicy means. What does cinnamon roll mean?
Because deep down he just like kind of sort of wishes to have a normal life. He wishes he didn't have to do the stuff that he had doing, and he could just chill and hang with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he's having a fling, but you know that it's just a girl for a night, he still like holds their hand and stuff, because like, you know, like he's not gonna get much of that, so he just absorbs as much as he can.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking when I was watching Supernatural.
Girl he picked up from the bar, you know. That's what?
I said that's what I was thinking when I was watching Supernatural.
Oh, he's a spicy cinnamon roll.
No, it's kind of like, damn, I like the Monster of the Week format. Back to that. Clover got me wanting to watch it now. It was good. I watched about half of it. They ran into the... Well, I won't give anything away. But they ran into an issue of enemy scaling. You know what I mean? You get to the point of like, well, this is like That's what you can do.
Right.
Next season's enemies are like, they're not
Oh my
really
gosh.
that worse than last season. It's just
Yeah.
different. You know what I mean?
Some big plot twist. Something like that. Trauma. Woo.
I don't care about spoilers, to be honest. I'm here because I'm thirsty. The plot is good too. Will they, by the 4th season, they've killed Satan? It's like, how many seasons is it? 9?
Yeah.
8?
Yeah. No, there's like 15 seasons.
Okay, well, there you go. By the 4th season, they've killed Satan.
Sorry.
And then
Yeah,
what
there's
do
like
they-
15 seasons.
15 seasons?
And there's like the first season's kind of wonky in how many episodes there is. There's a couple of seasons that are like, I think that one's 8
That's
episodes.
so sad. What am I going to do with my afterlife?
Yeah, that one's like 8 episodes, and then like there's a couple of seasons that's 18 episodes, but then the rest of them are like 21 to 22 episodes.
Yeah. It went on for a long time.
It did. I think was it 2005 or 2009?
It was 5 because I remember girls in high school being obsessed with Dean.
I think I remember watching my boyfriend at the time watch it in 2009, and he was like catching up on the seasons and stuff, and he was like, this is what's happening on this episode. He was watching it without me. I wasn't watching it,
Oh,
but he was
wow.
telling me things because I'd be like semi watching it whenever our times lined up.
So have you ever watched it through?
No, I've watched it through. I just
okay.
didn't start watching it through until like 2000 and I don't know, 13 maybe.
So
12 13.
does it get any bigger than how did it take them 4 seasons to go from, you know, evil scarecrows to Satan, and then
Stopping the apocalypse from happening.
11 seasons to go from that to God, which wouldn't be that far away. I'd say scarecrows are further away from Satan than Satan is from God in terms of enemies. What were they doing for the intervening 10 seasons?
Leviathan, let's see, Leviathans, angels.
And Leviathans, what kind of threat did they pose? Was it like reality ending or just world ending or what?
They were
Does it get any bigger? And then he paused. Good thing Nami doesn't have a quote book.
they were like gonna consume everything
People
and
or like the
and
Earth
kind of
or
like
reality?
overtake things.
Oh,
They
okay.
wanted to run everything, and then they were gonna just any enemy.
Oh, so they were just
consume.
like,
They were like they'd take over human host, and then somehow they'd be able to also like just open up their mouths and just everything
oh.
somehow.
Yeah, you showed me a clip of that one time.
Yeah.
Well, what after that?
I don't know. It was directly after it. At some point, there was just the angels themselves.
So we stepped down a notch.
I don't know what
The
order. I don't know what
angels.
order range it went.
Well, I would say angels are lower than Satan.
Yeah, there's like angels. There was like gods. Arthur, the one who like wrote the rules per se.
Author.
Author.
Was it
stuff,
pretty much biblical after the Leviathan?
stuff like Sam without a soul. So I've got to get Sam's soul back.
That was before, because I remember seeing
You
that.
remember that one? Okay. Stuff with the Reapers and the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypses,
Ooh, I bet that would have been a cool season.
and like especially Death, the Reaper, the
Yeah.
Horseman, Death. Abel, like from or Cain, not Abel.
Oh yeah, that
but Cain.
seems like a massive step down in terms of.
He was apparently immortal. Lucifer somehow coming back a bunch of times.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Didn't they get? How did they end up
Alternate
saying-
reality stuff at some point. Blend and like time things.
Imagine someone wrote rules in a century where not all people could read.
Oh, like 100 years from now. Which
From
people
now?
get to read?
Literacy rate's gonna go down.
Oh, imagine. Never mind. I just read that wrong. Like all of language will change and won't be able to read our language of today. Gotcha.
You're like, hey, people gonna get stupid as shit in the next 100 years.
They can't read. I thought they meant saying you're not allowed to read. Like, then who's allowed to read? Is it men? JK. I don't know. Just I watch too much feminist stuff. I was like, Handmaid's Tale is coming out soon.
Oh yeah, you people like that show.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of you. Little kids learn to install an app before doing the ABC. That's true.
Have you heard of unschooling?
What?
Unschooling?
No. What is that?
It's when like you basically don't take your kids to school, but you also don't homeschool them. You let them decide what they want to learn and then teach them that.
Isn't that illegal?
I'm not sure anymore because somehow
I thought you had to either homeschool your kid or send them to school.
I don't know. I don't know how
Well, that's
it
stupid.
happens.
That's gonna make a bunch of stupid kids.
Decide? Yeah. They like if they want to like learn how to read, you teach them how to learn how to read. But if it's just like just teach me like how to do whatever.
What kid of an age where they should initially be learning to read would be like, you know, I should probably learn to read. Damn. What?
It's more or less they teach them skills instead of using the education system in place. But yeah, it's like
Yeah, who are we kidding? If they let you pick, you're gonna become an expert in gummy bears. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's how kids like what?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's just a stupid idea. Or were you in favor of it?
No.
Oh.
I was just asking if you had heard of that.
No, I hadn't heard of that. Yeah, exactly. They're becoming expert in gummy bears.
You think in second grade I wanted to learn how to multiply?
Yeah, exactly. You needed it, but didn't want to learn it.
I did like playing Oregon Trail though, so you know it's pretty good. Gotta had to learn how to know how to read
Yeah.
to know what to do on that game.
I used Hooked on Phonics.
To learn how to read?
Yeah.
Oh.
How did you learn?
School, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was reading before I went into school. Yeah, multiplication. Oof.
I don't really remember. I mean, I remember like learning to write and stuff and the ABCs, and then my mom making me practice. But
Not doing so well now using calculator app because it's there and why not? True.
so yeah.
Fair enough. I wonder if they still make Hooked on Phonics. Or was that a 90s thing?
I'm sure my mom read to me as like a small child, but I just don't remember. But I do remember starting to learn like my ABCs and how to write and from school, and then going over that stuff with my mom. Like,
Oh,
help
really?
me with this stuff, mother. She's like, yeah, that's right. You can do it a little neater than that. So but at least by the end of first grade, I was able to at least read a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is what I...
Yeah. Things like the Berenstein Bears, or whatever the name of it was.
do what?
The Berenstein Bears.
That is what I use to learn to read on phonics.
Wow. We were more of what was it, highlights or National Geographic people, or what is it, the zoo one?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Either
I did
highlights
well
or
in school, but enough of that. I can't be a nerd forever. I'm continuing. I'm keeping up the nerdiness.
yeah, highlights and either National Geographic or the zoo, whatever the zoo animal.
Time to hoe it up. No boy wants to see your library books.
Gasp. I will.
Hey, David.
Yeah. But what if I'm a nerd too? I can be a nerd and a hoe.
I literally bought an Xbox
I'm a hoe for you.
today.
Do what now? You
They're
bought
talking about nerds. I said I literally bought an Xbox today.
Yeah.
Or she bought an Xbox today.
You're paying for part of it.
Get 1/5 of it.
Okay. Clover, you can be anything. I can be anything. Take a look. Send a book. Reading Rainbow.
Ooh, wrist.
Rats watching Sesame Street and blah blah blah. Watching Sesame Street and blah blah blah, learning how numbers and letters from that.
That was pretty funny. What's your bowl looking like?
Almost done. I think it's like 1 or 2 more hits.
Okay. So clever. That was what David sent me.
Yeah, man, what the fuck? You're like, all right, we're done.
You done? All right, y'all. We're gonna end it here. We probably be back later. And when we are, we will see you then.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks to all y'all for popping in. Thanks for David popping in right at the end. Snow, Shaka, Liquid, Quintrix,
David.